please?
69-16-7.
All right, Mr. Lee, can you state your name for the record, please?
Curtis Lee.
All right, Mr. Goss, you want to put your appearance on the record?
May it please this honorable court, Dante Goss, P6016 on behalf of the people.
Okay, this motion, today is the date and time for a motion hearing. This motion comes to the court by way of defendant filing a motion to withdraw his plea. That plea.
People have no objection to that. Your Honor.
All right. That plea comes by way of on October the 6th. Strike that. That plea comes to us by way of there was a trial date set for June the 22nd, 2022. And that plea was taken on that date. It was supposed to be a sentencing held on 8/23/2022. And his pre-sentence investigation was ordered by probation officer Driscoll at 8/4/2022. That sentencing was, I guess, rescheduled for 9/6/2022. On that date, Judge Evans was sitting in for myself, and then was rescheduled for 10/7/2022. And on sometime before, I think on the 6th maybe of September, there was a motion brought to the court to withdraw the plea based on the fact that this case comes to the court as a OWI first that had suspected marijuana use instead of your typical alcohol use, and defense counsel filed this motion to withdraw the plea. So based on newly discovered evidence from the Michigan State Forensic Crime Lab, indicating in short that there was not necessarily an ability to distinguish marijuana from CBD. Is that correct, Mr. Ogletree? Did I have that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And which CBD being legal, and from what I've read from the exhibits and doing a little research, CBD has no sort of psychological effects on the human body, whereas marijuana would. But without being able to make the distinction of what was actually in someone's body, in this case, Mr. Lee's, the Michigan State Crime Lab has called into question all of those cases that arise from this. So you indicated, the people indicated that they do not object to the motion to withdraw the plea. Do you want to say something further, Counselor?
Are you granting the motion, Your Honor? Then I will.
Okay, so with that being said, I have no objection. I'll allow Mr. Lee to set aside the plea, I do find it that it's good cause based on the newly discovered evidence. And I'll allow the people to state what they want to put on record.
Your Honor, at this time, the people who need to dismiss this matter, I was in contact with the MSD forensic lab, and they took 2 vials of blood, and both were destroyed on April 2021. This is a 2019 matter, so April 2021. So we don't have any blood to retest, so we cannot move forward with this matter.
All right. So with that being said, I'm sure there's no objection from Mr. Lee for that dismissal, correct? Mr. Ogletree?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. So based on that case, the case is going to be dismissed. All right. Anything further?
Is it?
That sounds cool.
Anything further, Mr. Ogletree?
I want to thank both you and Mr. Goss. It's a case study in justice.
Well, I gotta thank you for bringing some very good lawyering to the court. I'd like to see that. I would like to see it more often. I mean, Mr. Baughman brings it all the time, but we already know his ability. I like to see that. So based on that, the case is gonna be dismissed.
Thank you. Take care.
Nothing further, Mr. Mr. Lee, the case is gonna be dismissed, and good luck to you. Have a very good day.
Okay, thank you, Judge. You too.
All right. All right. Let's move on to let's move on with that.
My influence, but it's not for that address, so.
Any order made reach today?
All right, Mr. Baughman. All right.
Can we do a breakout with Mr. Araha and the prosecutor if he's available? He did send some documents, but there's some question as to if the address on the documents and the address in the ticket, there's some discrepancy.
Okay. All right, he's Mr. Araha. Are you still there?
Yes,
He's
sir.
still in- He's not. Gutierrez, what's going on with Gutierrez? He's in the breakout room.
So for Gutierrez, he's ready. I wasn't able to bring him out of the breakout room because he's on the phone. He's gonna waive rights and give a plea of guilty today. And I'm expecting that the opera. No, he's he wants to resolve this matter, Your Honor. He's calling from Madera, California.
That's even more reason why he's going to trial date, but that's up to him. All right, I'm gonna bring him out, and then Mr. Araha, you go ahead back in.
Okay, I'm here.
And he's gonna get the same offer, Mr. Bob. I'm sure you told him that, but, all right.
Yeah.
Let's go back on the record with Jose Manuel Gutierrez. Mr. Gutierrez, I've given you an opportunity. Did we call the case? I think we did, yes. I've given you an opportunity, Mr. Gutierrez, to speak with counsel in the breakout room. And counsel indicated that you're just ready to throw in the towel and not put up any fight, huh?
Yes.
Well, this is your choice. This is your case. It's going to be you're going to have to do some testing, sir. You're going to have to take a misdemeanor morality class. You're going to have to pay $240, and it's going to be an amended count of disorderly conduct on your record. I'll reiterate probably what council law has already told you. You have an absolute right to a trial. You can't do any worse. You can only do better, or it'll stay the same. I can give you the trial date on December 16th, and if the officer doesn't show, then you would win. You still want to plead guilty today, sir?
Yes.
All right, I need you to get a device that I can see. All right, you need to be able to zoom into the court.
Let me see. How can I do that?
You need a camera phone, sir.
You can go on the
Oh,
36th district, you can go on the 36th district court website, and you can go to virtual, under the services, virtual hearings. You can go to my name.
I don't know. What's the website? Is there a way you guys can text it to me
36th
so I can
district
just
court. I mean,
hold on? Let me get my other
or
phone.
Don't
or
go.
if you go to Zoom, you can just put the Zoom ID in.
Oh, just Zoom?
You go to Zoom, the Zoom website, you can join a room and put my Zoom ID in. I'm gonna pass the matter until you get situated.
No, I'm trying to figure it out.
Mr. Gutierrez, why don't we have let's go to the breakout room one more time. Can you assign him to the breakout room? I can resolve that. I can help you resolve it in the breakout room.
In the room,
Thank you.
Samuel Galliana,
Yes, Your Honor.
did I get the pronunciation of that right?
Yes, you did.
Do you have a valid, good morning to you, do you have a valid driver's license, sir?
No, I do not, but I do have an attorney working on it.
His driver's license, please. Do you want some time to get a valid driver's license, sir?
Yes, I actually do.
All right. You need to turn your phone on. Go ahead in the room. He's waiting on you, Mr. Bob.
Okay.
Mr. Gutierrez is.
Sure.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, this is Mr. Galliano still.
All right, hold on a second.
Hello? Hello?
Hold on a second. Let's see.
I don't know. Yeah, this is
You said, oh,
Kevin, right? We have two.
so we have two Kevin on?
No, we have two owners.
All right, who's on the phone at 656-8657? Is that Lee? No, that's not Lee Part. Lee Part is 248.
That's Tara Lewis.
That's your number, 656-8657?
Correct. I had called in because I couldn't figure out how to do the Zoom, so I called in first to make sure I could hear it.
All right. Good morning to you, man.
Good morning.
Tara Andrea Lewis?
Correct.
All right, Mr. Galliana,
Yes.
How long is it gonna take you to get this driver's license reinstated, sir? Do you know?
Honestly, I do not know. We're waiting on paperwork. I just did counseling. You gotta do a thing for counseling, and then I already did a drug test that the state wants, and we're just waiting on paperwork back. I'm not 100% sure. Everything's moving really slow.
Imagine so. All right. Let's, are we done? Are you ready on Gutierrez, Mr. Baughman?
We're asking for a waiver trial date at this point by Zoom, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record. Last time for Mr. Gutierrez. Mr. Gutierrez, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Judge said the defendant has reconsidered and he wants a waiver trial date by way of Zoom, please and thank you.
Is that what
He's
you
gonna-
want to do, Mr. Gutierrez?
Yes, I agree.
All right. You're gonna have to zoom in next time. I'm gonna have a trial date set for December the 16th, 2022 at 9 a.m.
It's 16th, right?
December 16th, 2022 at 9 a.m.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Gist, I like your
Same
hat,
number I
but you
called.
gotta take it off in the courtroom.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, if there's nothing further, sir, I'll see you back on December 16th. Make sure you zoom in next time.
I will.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Samuel Galliana. Case number SP 127-13261. Appearance for the record, please.
Morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Sir, state your full name for the record.
My name's Samuel Galliano.
Thank you.
All right, today is the date and time set for pretrial in the matter. Mr. Galliano has this one charge. He's trying to get his driver's license, so I'm going to give him an opportunity to see if he can do that. I'm gonna go ahead and give you 60 days, sir. Let us know what you come back with on January 6, 2023 at 8:30 a.m., all right?
Yes, what day was that? You kind of cut off a little bit.
January 6, 2023 at 8:30 a.m.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, very well. Okay, Mr. Araha, let's go back on the record with Mr. Araha.
Judge, we need a breakout.
You need, okay, the city indicated that they have to have the officer here.
Okay,
Based on, the
Understood.
addresses and things not being right. He wants to do his due diligence. And
Understood.
we'll set this matter for trial on December 16th, 2022 at 9 a.m. You got that, Mr. Araha?
Oh, December 16th?
Yes, December 16th, 2022 at 9 a.m.
Okay. I mean, it's a matter what? I have all my paperwork correct from the city. That's what they was requiring.
Well, they're saying that the addresses don't line up. So you
That-
say you have your paperwork together, the information that you provided to your counsel, he submitted it to the city attorney, and the city attorney is just not satisfied as he wants to be. He wants to have an opportunity to speak with the officer. And by setting it for trial is the only way we get the officer in here.
one more time, I don't get it. You say the address is not accurate? You mean the address on the ticket and the address on the paperwork, or what type of
Right.
address?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the documentation, sir. It's not, the city attorney is just not satisfied with what you presented. That's what he's saying.
Don't remember, this ticket, I have received it to my house, it's not received it to the business.
we understand, Mr. Araha. We just want the officer here so that we can clear up any discrepancies. If you come back on that date and time, most likely, it will be resolved. I know you were looking for a resolution today, but we'll try to get there on the next court date, okay?
It's just a matter of my work, you know, that's the time and work, you know, it's just a matter, that's why I'm,
Time and work. I mean, everybody's got the time and work, Mr. Arad. Come back on December 16th. You're not any more important than anybody else in here.
okay.
All right?
I think I got you. You got it. No problem.
All right. Come back. We'll get some resolution on that date. Make sure you have the documentation. All right?
You got it. Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day, sir. Good luck to you.
All right.
What was the date, Your Honor?
December 16th, 2022, 9 a.m.
Have a 9 o'clock,
Have a great day, Mr. R. You're free to leave. Go ahead.
have a 9 o'clock trial with Mr. Oldham.
Okay.
You have to have a driver's license, so the officer will be in the access, 1 to 5. On the speed matter, other matters.
All right.
I guess you gotta have to find a way to talk to Mr. Walker.
All right. Let's move on to Tara Lewis is next, but do you have something for Tara Lewis? She has here's her. And then we'll move on to Lee Park. What is Lee Park?
Right here.
I know.
How you doing?
I got
Good
you.
morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Good morning, Judge. How you doing?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
I'm blessed, sir. I'm just trying to get this stuff out the way, get this ticket out the way, and plead guilty to the ticket and pay the fine, whatever I got to do.
You're blessed, and you want to just plead guilty, right?
Yes, sir.
But I thought you gave me some sort of explanation about the. What?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was in a.
Let me let you speak to Mr. Bosman.
Talk to me.
Mr. Lee Park, just,
Okay.
he's blessed. You may have blocked some blessings by just saying you want to plead guilty. God may have had some more blessings for you.
Okay.
You're right. Let's talk, Mr. Leapart. I got a lot of good stuff to talk to you about, okay?
Okay, sir.
On the mercy of the court.
Bye, and don't say anything until we have a chance to talk, Mr. Leapart. I'm your attorney.
Always blessed with some cash then. All right, let's see, Mr. Lewis.
Yes.
Good morning, ma'am. You behind the wheel of the car?
I'm just sitting in my car. My house is kind of noisy. I can't hear in there. All my kids.
You don't drive that car, do you?
Oh no, not yet.
You just sitting in the driveway every day. And your
Oh,
kids
no, I just had to come out here. My son was noisy. I got 4 sons.
Here's Mr. Lee Park's file here. Get him an offer, and then we'll put him in a breakout room with Mr. Bachman before he goes and tells everybody he wants to plead guilty. So all of these tickets here from Miss Lewis. See why she doesn't drive. She shouldn't even be sitting in the driver's seat.
Those tickets from when I was very, very young, assisting my mother. So those, I just want to get them taken care of so I can finish getting my license and stuff.
All right, let's see. Hoffman.
Yes, sir. I got your text.
Okay, great. On Mr. Leapart,
Yes.
Sir.
Leaving the scene of the accident, property damage. If you please, 2 drag racing, I will dismiss the rest.
That's 6 points, yeah?
Yeah, that's a 6-pointer.
Mr. Leapart, don't say anything, please. Don't say anything, Mr. Leapart. Okay, I understood. I'll go in the breakout with him and discuss that.
All right.
All right, let's call this for Mrs. Tara and Andrea Lewis. This is the city of Detroit versus Tara Andrea Lewis. Case numbers SP 1186447-1, SP 1204705, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 831436-1. SP 8333071 and 18266771. Appearance for the record, please.
Okay, please, court, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Lewis, please, your full name for the court.
Tara Lewis, Tara Andrea Lewis. I'm sorry.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
I'm gonna set aside the defaults. I'm gonna set aside the defaults in SP 1204705, counts 1 and counts 2. It's the city attorney's impression after he looked at your driver's license, ma'am. He says it seems to be that you're eligible for a license. I can give you an opportunity to come back in here with a driver's license with the understanding that you'll get a better offer with having a driver's license than without having a driver's license.
Okay.
So for that reason, Your Honor, we will waive any more formal reading of the information and stand mute for arraignment purposes. Ask that the court set this matter for a pretrial that gives my client enough time to come back with a valid driver's license. Ma'am, you've never had a license?
No, I'm trying to get it
Okay.
now. I actually have an appointment with the Secretary of State.
Okay, so there's a process that's going to involve more than just getting the license, applying for the license, Your Honor. She's going to have to do driver's training and the like. So would you put this out for 90 days at the least?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think she has to do driver's training. She's older than 18. I think you can just go in there and take a test.
Yeah, just
Okay.
take the test. I should be able to just go take the actual test. Yes.
Take the test and road test.
And a road test.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
I'll give her 60 days.
Thank you.
1/6/2023, because I don't believe that she doesn't drive that car on a daily basis. I don't believe
I
that.
just purchased the
I
car.
didn't ask for you to comment on it. I'm just giving you what I feel. I don't believe you've got a car sitting in the driveway, and then take a look at it from my perspective. You come in here, you're saying you got all of these tickets back in the day for driving your mom around, and you have a car now, and I can't see that you stopped driving just all of a sudden. I don't see that. I see you continue to drive. So hopefully, I was gonna make it December the 16th so that you can hurry up and get the license, because you need a valid driver's license. So I'm gonna make it January 6th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. We'll see what you do about getting that license. I wish you the best of luck, ma'am. Have a very good day, and I'll see you after the holiday, all right?
Okay.
All right. You want to speak to Lee Park in the breakout room?
Yes, thanks.
I don't know why you want to speak to him. He said he's gonna plead guilty to everything.
He's entitled to change his mind.
Yes.
Mr. Kevin Oldham, I sent you a chat. Would you review that, please, and respond by the time I come back?
I'll let him know how to respond to it.
Mhm.
Mr. Yes, do you have a valid driver's license, sir? Unmute yourself, please.
Hello?
Hello. Good morning to you,
Yeah.
sir.
Good
Do you
morning,
have a
sir.
valid driver's license?
No, sir, I don't. I never applied for one.
How old are you?
46, sir.
46. Want some time to get a license, or you want to please make an offer, or you want to set a trial for these cases? What do you want to do?
No, sir, I would like to set some time to get my license. I actually had an appointment with the Secretary of State, but I was admitted to a treatment center a month ago. So I wasn't able to make that appointment, so I had to set another one.
How's your treatment going?
Oh, it's going well, sir. Excellent.
I don't know what it's for, but you look good.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. Ray, Zano.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Let's run GIS license. You have a valid driver's license, huh, Mr. Gray?
No, I do not.
No?
No.
Driver's license revoked. It always mystifies me. And I'm not saying this allegation is true, but I get a lot of people that come in here without a valid driver's license, and they say they was going 20 miles an hour over the speed limit and stuff. It just mystifies me. I would think that I would try to fly under the radar. If I didn't have a valid driver's license, I would not be going 16 to 20 over. Not saying that you did, Mr. Gray, but let's see. Yeah, I guess it looks like you were eligible for a license a long time ago.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll put it on the record, but I'm giving you January 6th, like I gave Ms. Lewis to.
You said January 6th, Your Honor?
Yes, but we gotta wait to put it on the record, though.
Okay.
We gotta hear what Mr. Leapart has to say. Can we run Mr. Gray's license as well, please? Well, what is your license looking like, Mr. Gray?
Oh, well, I never really had them.
And you're 46 too?
47.
47. All right. Let's move back. You ready on Mr. Leapart, Mr. Boffman?
Yes, he's on the phone though, so I'd ask if someone could remove him into the courtroom. He's asking for a waiver trial date by way of Zoom, Your Honor.
No, he's not. He just talked about wanting to plead guilty a minute ago. All
I
right,
think he had his terminologies wrong. He meant not guilty. Yes.
Okay, this is the city of Detroit versus Roderick Dwayne Leapart. Case numbers SP 1178465 SP 1201453, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1279073, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant, Mr. Leapart. Loud and clear, state your full name, please.
Roderick Dwayne Leapart.
Thank you, Mr. Leapart. Good morning, Your Honor. We're asking that the court set this matter for a waiver trial by way of Zoom because there is a genuine and material issue of fact.
All right, let's run the, he's got a warrant out for one of the cases, so go ahead as far as arraignment on that.
We will ask that the court enter a not guilty plea on any matters for which he's appearing for arraignment and set the matter for a trial date.
All right, I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give him a $0 bond, I'll recall the warrant, and then I will set aside the defaults in SP 120145531. And count 2. So you want a trial date now, Mr. Leapart?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to do this and get this over with, sir.
Mr. Leapart,
That's a bad way to look
Yeah.
at it.
Right,
I
Mr.
know.
Leapart, you remember what we talked about?
Yes.
Okay, so you ready to come back for trial is the judge's question.
Yes.
Okay,
December 16th, 2022 at 9 a.m. I wish I had some more defendants that had a little more fight in them today.
You said December, right?
December 16th, Mr. Leapart.
All right, so I have to come down there?
no,
If you
on
can't
Zoom.
zoom in, you're gonna have to zoom in or come down in person.
I would rather come down there personally because I don't know how to do the Zoom.
All right, come on in person.
Thank you.
I'd love to meet you in person, Mr. Leapart.
I will be there.
All right, have a
Thank
great
you.
day, sir. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, good. This is the city of Detroit versus Jacobs, LaRon Gist, case number SP 1289239, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Harry Bachman for the defendant. State your full name, sir.
Jacques Laurent Gist.
Good morning.
Morning.
All right, I had a conversation with Mr. Gist off the record. He indicated that he wants an opportunity to get his driver's license. He appears that he's he appears that he's eligible for a license. So I'm gonna give him an opportunity. I'm giving him the same amount of time. Pardon me? I'm giving him the same amount of time, giving him till January 1st. No, January the 6th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. January 6th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. There's nothing further, Mr. Gibbs. Good luck to you. And I wish you the best of luck on your continued rehabilitation. I hope you stick with that.
Yes, sir, most
All right.
definitely. Most definitely. Thank you, sir. I appreciate
I'll
it.
see you back in January. Have a good, happy New Year and holiday season.
You do as well. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Zeno D. Gray, case numbers SP 1289707, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant, Mr. Gray. State your full name for the record.
Zeno Desmond Gray.
Motion detector.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. The other, Mr. Gray has driver's license issues as well, but he's not as similarly situated as the other individuals.
Your Honor,
This one is- Go ahead.
I have a quick breakout with Mr. Gray. I'd like to pass on some information that I know he would find useful considering his situation.
But you haven't seen, he's revoked from Mr.
Right.
Mr.
So there's a
You
whole
understand?
process for that. There's a whole process for that. I just want to give.
It is a process for that, and the problem is, the city is probably not gonna, I don't know what the city's gonna do. I'll let you speak in 2-minute breakout room, and
Thank you.
then come on back and let us know what you wanna do.
Sure, I won't take long.
All right, Mr.
Mr. Graham, it'd be my pleasure to meet you in the breakout room in a moment, okay? There you go. All right. I'll be right back. This is set for trial?
No, I don't think
Oh.
it's
I noticed Corporal Spidel is here. This is one of his. All right, I'll be right back.
Corporal Spidel.
Yes, Your Honor.
We got the 9:30 cutoff,
Yes, sir.
and it's past 9:30.
I'm here, sir.
Well, I mean, that's a hard rule there. If you get in after 9:30, I gotta dismiss the case.
No problem.
I'll put it on the record if you want to, but, yeah, I think a half hour is very generous enough.
All right.
All right. Yeah, Andre is up next.
Yeah, I'm here.
You have a valid driver's license, sir?
Not at this time.
All right, Oldham's here. Nelson is here. Kevin Oldham and Lorenzo Oldham, both of them are here. Are you related?
No.
Nope, not that I know of.
All right. Then Garfield is here. All right, we're gonna start moving to get some of those out of here.
Your Honor, this is Kevin Odom. And
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna give you an opportunity. I think they have an offer for, I gotta get offers for Garfield, Oldham and Oldham.
they gave me an offer, but the attorney had sent me a message and I can't respond to him.
All right, we'll find out in a minute.
Okay.
You can communicate with the attorney. You can just, you have to go down to the chat box and then drop down his name. What was the offer for Kevin over?
Limited access 1 to 5.
Oh, limited access 1 to 5. You know that's going to abstract to the Secretary of State, sir. It's not going to give you any points, but it will abstract. Your Officer Spidell came late again. I'll give him an opportunity to come in and go check into his other court homes. I don't understand. He shows up. I'll tell you that.
All right. If he's willing to take the class, we can do blockade.
Mr. Odom, you hear that?
Yes.
If you're willing to take the class, he'll offer you a blocking traffic. That's gonna be like, it won't abstract to the Secretary of State, no points. This one doesn't have any points, but it abstracts to the Secretary of State. But it's gonna be $175 for the blocking traffic, and you got to spend about $45 on the class.
And the classes are what, defensive driving?
Yeah, we got 2 classes. You can take the Michigan Defensive Driving or the Better Drivers. The Better Drivers is a least expensive option.
Okay, I'm willing to do that.
I would say that would be a good idea.
Yeah, could you pull out Officer Nelson?
All right, I'm putting the class in the chat. I'll put the class in the chat. I'll mark the file. Let me bring Officer Nelson out. What do we need offers for? We need offers for Lorenzo Odom and Christina Garfield. Well, she's got no officer for any of them.
No, for Lorenzo
No, Lorenzo was, got Buffington's here.
and, Bennett. Remember Bennett came and checked in.
I didn't see him.
You put him in the breakout. He's in the breakout.
You're open?
Yeah.
All right. Let's let Mr. You get that information on the chat, Mr. Oldham, Kevin Oldham?
Yes, I did.
All right, you take a screenshot of that
Okay, let me take a screenshot.
or write it down or whatever you want to do to preserve the information. You sure you gotta put it at the right amount? It's gotta be the right height from the left.
Right, and the right temperature. You gotta add some hot water to it also. No. Yeah,
Your Honor, I took a screenshot of it.
Okay. Mr. Gray.
This is the one
Trying to get, I think,
trying to get the license back. Yeah.
all right. So we'll get this on the record and get you out of here. Garfield, is Christina Garfield correct?
Christine Garfield.
Christine, I'm sorry.
That's
Sorry.
okay. That's okay.
But jump to the computer screen.
Pardon me?
So you about to jump to that computer screen on me.
Oh, no. No.
All right, are we back, Mr. Bachman?
We are, Your Honor. We're asking for some time. Would you consider adjourning today's pretrial? The defendant has a clear idea what he needs to do to get his license out of revocation.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Zano Gray. Go ahead. I'm giving you an opportunity, Mr. Gray, to speak with Mr. Bachman in the breakout room. Go ahead, Mr. Bachman.
We've spoken, Your Honor. The defendant would benefit from an adjourned pretrial. We're asking for this for the purpose that the defendant would be able to pursue some sort of remedy with respect to his revoked license without necessarily making it worse here today. He's been advised and instructed as to how to do that. I think if he comes back on a date in December, if you could spare a date in December that day, he could be on a clear path to what he's doing.
I'm gonna give him the date the same, January 6th,
Oh, yeah, that's even better. Thank you.
2023. At 8:30 a.m. Is that, you got that date, Mr. Gray?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. Yes, I do.
All right, you have any further questions, sir?
No, I don't.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good day, sir. Good luck to you.
All right, do the same. Thank you.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Kevin Martell Odom. Case number SB 120-30131, SB 134-7391, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Mr. Oldham, state your full name, please.
Kevin Martell Odom.
Thank you.
All right, Officer Nelson, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Brian Nelson, badge 3664, Detroit Police Department.
Dante Goss on behalf of the people.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial slash formal hearing in the matters. I'm understanding that Mr.
Your Honor, there is a matter for which there was a set for a hearing or trial today for which no complaining witness has appeared. It is.
Yeah, look at case number SB 120-30131.
So we move to dismiss that case without prejudice here. Let's start there. And then I believe the defendant on the balance is going to enter into a plea agreement. Mr. Oldham, did you get my chat?
Actually,
Yes, I did. I wasn't able to respond to it, but I did agree.
Okay.
Actually,
perfect.
Mr. Baughman, Mr. Odom has been offered a little better offer. He took a better driver's class. I told him that information. He indicated to the court that he wanted to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to give him 2 days to complete that. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
And Your Honor, for the record, Mr. Odom does have a valid driver's license. That's why we will offer him this amended plea.
Thank you, Mr. Gosh.
All right, I'm gonna say going to take driving class. All right, I'm gonna give you 30 days to do that, sir. That's gonna be a pre-trial date on 11/28/2022 at 8:30 a.m. Make sure you get that to the court ahead of time. Make sure you get that to the court ahead of time so we can get it closed out. Well, the offer is gonna be blocking traffic.
Okay, did you say 11:20?
8:30, 11/28, November 28th, 2022. Make sure
Okay.
if you show completion.
Okay.
All right, if it's nothing further, have a very good day. Good luck to you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Dion Jawan Gray. Case number SP 133-8818, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 133-88521. Appearance for the record, please.
Dante Goss, on behalf of the people.
And please the court, Harry Bachman, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Gray, state your name for the record.
Dion Jawan Gray.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Gray.
Good morning.
Your Honor, I reviewed Mr. Gray's driving record. It looks like he's eligible to get a driver's license. So I would have no objection for him to get an adjournment so he go get a driver's license in this matter.
What about the speeding to 6 to 20? 16 to 20.
Get a driver's license, I'll work with him.
You don't want him to take the class?
If you give him enough time to do both, Your Honor, I would like him to, but I would like him to get a driver's license too.
Okay, so are you living in the state now, sir?
Yeah, I am.
All right. All right, you gotta have I don't know, it should be all right. I'm gonna give you, how long is it gonna take you to get a license?
Well, I'm in the process of clearing up the tickets in Florida, so
You've been nationwide running up and down the highways, huh?
yeah, a little bit.
All right, let's give him the same date, January 6th, 2023 at 8:30. That's 60 days. Let him take the class, www.betterdrivers.com. It's in the chat, the class is in the chat.
Okay.
You know how to get the chat to the chat? I'm gonna populate it again. All right, January 6th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Good luck to you, all right?
Okay, you do the same.
All right. Cynthia Garner. We have Mr.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Can you turn your camera on, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Morning to you.
Good morning.
Which one?
Ms. Garner, just disobeying officer signal.
Where's Garner?
845 first one.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Cynthia Francel Garner. Case number 217-360-881. Appearance for the record, please.
Harry Boffman for the defendant, ma'am. State your full name for the record, please.
Cynthia Garner.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, today is the date and time set for pause. Go ahead, counselor.
So we'll waive a formal reading of the information, stand mute for arraignment purposes, and we ask for a trial date, please, and thank you.
All right, you understand what's going on, ma'am? Based on the nature of the charge, disobeying an officer's signal, the city attorney is not prepared to give you an offer right now until he hears what the officer has to say. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we'll set a trial date in the matter on 12/16/2022 at 9 a.m. and we'll get some resolution to this on that date. Do you
Yes,
have
sir.
any further questions, ma'am?
No, sir.
Okay, if there is nothing further, you have a very good day, okay?
You too. Have a good weekend.
All right, you as well. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Christine Garkey. Case numbers SP 107-0378, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 107-0385-1, and SP 133-24821, and then SP 133-24822. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your full name for the record.
Christine Garfield.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would recognize at this time that this is a date time for trial. Also that Corporal Spidell did appear ostensibly for that purpose. There is an officer on case number SP 133-2482, counts 1 and 2, that has not appeared. I'd ask the court to dismiss those cases here today without prejudice based on that failure to appear.
I will note for the record that Corporal Spidell did appear. However, there was he was not here on time.
Okay, so I make a motion to dismiss all of the instant cases against the defendant. For that reason, in addition, Officer Ibrahim has not appeared and would move to dismiss for that non-appearance today as well, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to grant your motion to dismiss as it relates to SP 133-2482, counts 1 and counts 2, dismiss no officer, and dismiss office on SP 107-0378, counts 1, 2, and 3. Will dismiss officer did appear. However, past time. 9:30. All right, those two cases are going to be dismissed. You still owe balances on old cases, and we got a problem here, Ms. Spidell. I mean, Ms. Garfield. It appears that you have an allegation of OWI. First, city. The pretrial date was in front of myself on 8/12/2022. Where are we with that case?
I believe that was set for trial today. I'm checking now.
I believe it was as well.
Yeah, it was.
Without Officer Ibrahim, I believe the defendant is entitled to ask the court to dismiss this case based on that non-appearance. The defendant should know that it could be brought back, that this is based on a procedural technicality. So there hasn't been a finding on the record that you're not guilty. The prosecutor at his discretion could bring these cases back if the judge dismisses them today, okay?
Okay.
So we stand on the motion to dismiss, Your Honor.
All right, did I have you testing, ma'am?
Yes, you did.
Have you been testing?
Yes, every single week.
What do the tests look like?
They should all be great, good. I haven't been drinking. I don't drink, like that. So I
That's
haven't
what they
been
all
drinking.
say. That's what they
But
all
yeah,
say.
I haven't been drinking at all. You can see my test. I have not been drinking.
Well, she gets the benefit of a dismissal today. Now, lastly, she has 2000 cases that are in. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dismiss. I'm going to waive warrant fees, hold you responsible, and pay the reinstatement fees on these matters. 1, 2, 3, 4 reinstatement fees. There's some 2020 cases that are up. I don't know what went on with those cases. They were in default back in 2020. And I see that she's going to have an issue with getting a driver's license unless these cases are taken care of.
Understood.
I'll let you speak with Mr. Goss about those cases. They're civil infractions, one being a no proof of insurance that have been assessed late fees and reinstatement fees. And I imagine maybe all of them have some sort of, let's see, the improper display of plate has a reinstatement fee, and the prohibited left turn has a late fee and a reinstatement fee. So I'll give you an opportunity to speak with Mr. Goss if Ms. Oldham, Mr. Garfield wants to wait on that. Unless you just wants to go ahead and pay them all. You may have to pay them all anyway, but at least I'll let him give an opportunity to give his best try.
We can stand by. It wouldn't hurt, Ms. Garfield. And Mr. Goss has a direct line to me. He can text me what it is he's willing to do. We asked for the.
Goss is not in the court.
Oh, he's not hearing. Okay. So I'll send him a text and ask the court recall in a moment.
This is Mr. Grimes here, or is this Miss Grimes?
Miss, good morning.
All right. Good morning to you, ma'am. On herself, a dismissal. What is the city of Detroit? Is that Dejanay Unique Grimes?
Yes, it is.
Case number SD 122-49361. Appearance for the record, please.
Harry Baughman for the defendant. State your name, please.
Dejanay Grimes.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter. Let's see who I don't have an officer on here. Let me see if I have an actual ticket. I do have an actual ticket. And that officer is A. Haynes. A. Haynes. I have not seen an A. Haynes come in the breakout room in the room. Go ahead, counselor.
Move to dismiss without prejudice, Judge.
All right, case is going to be dismissed, ma'am, based on no officer. If there's nothing further, you have a very good day. Good luck to you. All right, let's get Mr. Odom. Let's give Mr. Odom an offer Well, I think he already gave Mr. Odom an offer, but I don't really recall what he said. I will put it on the record. This is the city of Detroit versus Lorenzo Tarahan Odom. Did I get the well, give me the pronunciation of your middle name, sir.
Trey John. Lorenzo Trey John Odom.
Okay, I got you. Thank you. Sorry about that. This is the city of Detroit versus Lorenzo Trey John Odom. Case number SP 102-66551, SP 104-8473, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 124-8933, counts 1 and 2. And SP 135-28001. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Oldham, please announce your name to the court.
Lorenzo Trey John Odom.
Thank you, sir. Matters are set for trial and or formal hearing, Your Honor. As to those matters where no officer appeared, and I believe that would be the balance of the cases that the court called.
No,
we move to dismiss.
Officer Buffington here.
Okay, Buffington is here. So anybody else that wasn't here, we're asking to dismiss without prejudice.
Mr. Odom, where are you with getting a driver's license?
I paid off all my tickets. I went up and took my driver's test. I passed it. I just ran into a bump in the road because they told me that I couldn't get it because I'm guessing, I don't know for sure, but they saying that it's still suspended till 2024. I got a denial appeal, but I had sent that into Lansing and I'm just waiting on their response at the moment.
So he's taking substantial steps to get a driver's license. Let's run his license, please. All right, let's see what you're looking like. I tried to pull Officer Bob Buffington out of the breakout room and wouldn't allow me to. Let's get Mr. Goss here on Zoom. I know he had an offer of failure to display, which would further suspend Mr. Odom's license. So maybe with Mr. Odom telling Mr. Bachman all that he's doing to get a driver's license is made, or in Mr. or your attorney, Mr. Bachman, telling Mr. Goss.
I'm texting him. I'm requesting, Your Honor, specifically.
All right, let's deal with the cases that were up and there's no officer today.
We'll move to dismiss those cases without prejudice, ma'am.
All right, for that would be case numbers. I'm thinking case numbers SP 124-893. Hold on. All right, I'm going to dismiss case numbers. I'm going to grant your motion and dismiss case number SP 124-8933, counts 1 and count 2.
Thank you.
For no officer. I haven't seen a Jacob Turnage, Officer Jacob Turnage. So I'm gonna also grant that motion for SP 135-28001, dismiss no officer. Hey. Let's look at Mr. Odom's record. When was the last time you went to the Secretary of State?
That was, I want to say it's been about a month now. Waiting on this court date. I was really, I had a court date for here for like the 14th, but you guys rescheduled it. I'm pretty sure I would have still been in like my rights, but a month, like 30 days over with, I'm pretty sure I got to retake my driver test again, even though I passed it.
Well, you weren't going to be able to get a license. I thought that's why we rescheduled, so you can try to get a license.
I know that's exactly what I did. I took all the necessary steps. I did everything that y'all told me to do, pay off all my tickets, try to go up there and get my test, which they let me do it.
Did they tell you which ticket affecting your license?
I don't, to my understanding, I shouldn't have any tickets that should be restricting me because I paid them all.
Yeah, but that's the problem. A lot of times you pay these no insurance and it says here, Mr. Baughman, his application denial date of September 12, 2022, denial reason, 2 or more moving violations on customer's record.
Right, so what's happened is in your attempt to get a driver's license, you went out and paid tickets, which was an admission of guilt in those cases to moving violations. And because you've never had a driver's license, if you get 3 of those, which you have.
No, he's had a driver's license. It looked like he had a license. It says license issued. Application on February 24th, 2022. Did you have the driver's license at that time?
No.
Well, this is what it says here, license issued.
Hmm.
License issued application date. I don't know what that means. But go ahead, Mr. Baughman. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
So I don't know. I mean, it happens to some people. They, in an attempt to get their driver's license back, they just pay tickets off, which, as you know, Your Honor, is an admission of the whatever act they're accused of. If you get more than 3 of those moving violations and you never had your driver's license, within a year's period, they will send you one of those letters. That's why I don't think you'll be eligible to 2024, I think you said. And you indicated also that you filed an appeal for that, right?
Yeah.
So, I've sent Mr. Gosson a request.
The moving violation that I see is dated, one of the moving violations is dated 9/19/19. That's the allegation. That was of 16 to 20 over. And it says your driving privileges should have been reinstated by 3/6/2021. That's okay. So another moving violation. That's the same one. That's the judgment and sanction. We had one in 2016. That one should have, along disposition date, (2019). That was, you had another one in Warren, 1/16/18. Another one in Hamtramck, 32818. That should have been reinstated. You gotta, how old are you?
24.
You gotta slow down.
I don't know. I mean, just me being my age at a young age, I ain't really had nobody.
That doesn't tell you, that doesn't, not an excuse for, you're just saying that.
I don't use it as an excuse. I actually use it as something to bring me up for real. I'm just saying, like, as far as somebody driving me someplace or taking me somewhere, I don't have that. I don't have that type of support system.
I know, but what I'm trying to say is, out of all of that, it's no reason to be speeding. You're just saying that nobody's really, you haven't had any guidance. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, at a young age, because all of those is when I was young. Now that I'm older and I'm trying to get my life.
Oh, but you're still young, sir. Let me tell you that now. You're still young. Mr. Bobman, I think we have traded places in age for this offer.
In a heartbeat. Get your license straight for you and then give you your body back.
Yep. So where's Mr. Goss?
I have him on, we're texting back and forth right now, Your Honor. We are very close to resolving this. He's asked if what Mr. Oldham's status is currently, and I indicated he's ineligible till 2024. Is that correct, sir?
I just don't see that why they're saying that. I don't. Maybe Mr. Goss can give me some more input. Here's another basic speed law. I guess it seems like they should be saying that because I know on 12/15/2019 he had a speeding ticket out of Detroit, and that's on here. And Baltimore, I'll tell you what, he doesn't shy away from going out around where he wants to go, does he? Through Baltimore, Detroit, Warren. Then he had this accident in Inkster. That's probably something that I guess that's what it is. All right, I'll let you guys work it out. We'll pass the matter momentarily, and then we'll wait on an answer for Oldham and for Garfield, and then that'll conclude the morning. What are you doing with yourself now? Let's stop the record, Ms. Williams.
Right now I work. I help my mother pay bills.
Where do you work?
Right now I work at the Huntington Place. It used to be called Cobo, but I work at the Huntington Place downtown.
Right. Have you ever thought about getting you have a high school diploma?
Yes, I do. Graduated in 2017. 2017.
Have you ever thought about getting a skilled trade?
Skilled trade. I did, but at the moment I feel like that's kind of taking up too much time that I really don't got on my plate. I got a lot of other stuff, like personal stuff that's on my plate that I'm dealing with.
I don't know what to say about that. You're a young man, 24 years old. I think everybody's got personal stuff they have to deal with. This is, I don't know what you do at Huntington Place, but these jobs in the skilled trades are paying upwards of $40 an hour. That would take care of a lot of personal issues, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
it may not take care of all of them, but it could take care of some, couldn't it?
Definitely would. It would. You're right on that.
So, I mean, you want an opportunity to look into it?
I mean, if I got an opportunity to look into a trade, would it help me get my license or anything like that?
I mean, no, I don't know if it's gonna help you get your license. I think you're on your way. You've done a lot of work to on that path. I think you've done a very good job at working that out. I don't know if an attorney can help you get it a little quicker, or maybe something Mr. Bosman can do here, maybe to help you. But at the end of the day, we're talking about a career job here. We're talking about something that, you know, is life-changing. If you stick with the program, they have a skilled trade center over there on Webb and 96, carpenters and millwrights. And if you get into the program, they can get you an immediate employment, but you have to take a test and you got to do those things. But they can get you some immediate employment while they're training you to be a carpenter or millwright, whatever you wanted to get into.
That's good. I mean, I'll have to really put some thought into that to figure out exactly what I would really put my heart to and put my all to.
What do you want to put your heart to and all to?
I'm talking about the skill set or the skill trade that you're talking about, carpenting or anything like that. I don't know if I really want to do carpenting. If anything, probably electrician.
Well, I don't know. I haven't talked to the people over at the electrical union, but I know I talked to these people, and they're starting for people to work and get into it. But it'll be a commitment. It's schooling you have to do, which will be covered and all that. You just have to, you know, show up and be consistent. And they say that they can get you out, either be a carpenter or a millwright. But, you know, I really don't want to send anybody over there that's not ready to at least make a commitment to hear the people out.
I understand that.
I will give you the number if you choose, though, and you can give them a call if you want.
I'll take it.
You get a pen,
Give me
let me know.
one second. I'm ready.
All right, let me get this Mr. Carlisle's number. All right, the gentleman's name is Jerry Carlisle, Jerry.
Hey, Gary.
Yes, Jerry.
Okay.
CAR.
Okay.
LIS.
Okay.
LE.
Okay.
His phone number is 248.
248.
891.
891.
5409.
5409. Okay.
And you can tell him Judge Perkins gave you the number. You were in my court.
Okay. I'll call him and see what he got to offer. See if it's suffice. Say.
I think that, well, I don't know what your standards are, sir, but it's, I'll tell you what, I worked at Ford Motor Company. I'm a journeyman pipe fitter. And it provided me an ability to make over $100,000 year in and year out every year. And Ford and then the big threes, journeymen get paid less than the journeyman that on the outside.
You are talking about you are talking about automotive, right? Companies, right?
Yeah, but automotive, but it's still journeyman. We had millwrights, we had carpenters in there, we had pipe fitters, we had electricians, we had all that. but we just stayed in the plant. These carpenters, millwrights, and the ones that work outside the plant, they make more money than the people in the plant.
Yeah, yeah, Judge. I'm not gonna lie to you. As for like a factory, I'm not really feeling any type of factory job just due to I recently just had a death with the factory. It just happened like not even 2-3 days ago. I don't know if you probably seen it on the news, but a sister of mine got crushed by a high-low. So I'm not really fond of factories right now.
I understand. I sympathize with you. I did not hear that on the news.
Yeah, it was out in Sterling Heights at a Chrysler. It's at a plant that works for it's like a small plant that works for Chrysler.
When did this happen?
This was like, what's today, the 28th? I'm gonna say like 2-3 days ago. So like the 25th, I want to say 25th.
And that's your sister?
Yeah, sister-in-law.
I didn't know that.
It's all right. I appreciate it.
Well, you don't have to call sir, it's just available as an option if you choose to. You can definitely use my name. Where's Mr. Goss on this stuff, Mr. Bachman?
Let me check my chat. I also chatted to you, Mr. Odom. So for Mr. Gross, he has not yet responded. But he did ask what the civil infractions, or no, what the status of his license was. He just hasn't responded yet, Your Honor.
have, Odom. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Odom. I have Mr. Dawson here. Mr. Dawson, can you put your appearance on the record, please? And you can look at his driving record, but.
Dante Goss, behalf of the people.
All right, Mr. Odom, let Mr. Goss know where you are with your attempts to get a driver's license.
Okay. Well, start from the beginning. Well, I got a long, as you can see, I got a long driver's record right there. As you're looking at from a couple years back, all of these tickets that I have now is from me being a young guy. But right now I'm trying to get my license together, trying to get my life on the right track, get my license and be on to next and bigger and better things. So I took the initiative to pay off all my tickets. I even went and took in my driver's test. I passed it. But I had a little hiccup in the road and they gave me a denial, which means that I couldn't get it. They told me that it was suspended until 2024, which to my understanding, it's been a lot of different motions of like old tickets should have been thrown out. But even then, they still been on my record. I paid them. Yeah, I just been taking every initiative to try to get this like rectified and get this handled as quickly as possible. Yeah, and I had got a denial appeal. I sent it into Lansing. Right now, I'm currently still waiting on like their response to tell me if they can help me or not. That's really where I'm at with it.
Mr. Odom, when was the last time you went to the Secretary of State?
I believe this is have to be like a month. This is almost about to be like 2 months. I had a court date for you guys like for the 14th, but it was rescheduled for some unknown reason. It was rescheduled to today, which pushed it and prolonged it even longer. So I will have to probably go back down to Secretary of State and take another test and redo my and pass it again. But that had to be like at least a month and a couple weeks ago.
Well, let me tell you this, the stuff that you have in front of us should not be affecting your driver's license at all. It's the stuff that you had in the past, it seems like it's coming back to haunt you.
Right.
On the driving record, it says on September 12th, he applied. Denial was 2 more moving violations.
Yeah.
That's what's right.
Yeah, I don't see that. I see some old movement violations, but nothing real recent. And I see that accident, maybe that's probably as, but I see stuff that has reinstatement dates on them. And they're past the reinstatement date.
See that ticket, starting by 2 points.
8/6/2021. That's gonna give him 3 years suspension.
License. You get penalized and drive. That's the only thing I can see.
I don't see much of it, that much either. And then maybe that accident, I don't know if that gave him, like, it doesn't say it gave him points, but. So the question is, what are you gonna, I mean, the FTD will certainly.
How about this, Rob?
Can we do improper plates?
Driving improvement plans,
Yeah.
I will give them the proper plates.
Okay, so Mr. Oldham, I have a great deal for you. If you attend a class that's given online, it's going to cost you less than, I think, $50. And you're gonna give you a next court date. As long as you complete that class successfully, come back, talk to Mr. Gross, talk to the judge, tell him what you learned, really listen. Okay, take notes, take good notes, okay? And when you come back, as long as you show that you've been re-educated by way of going to that class and you already displayed the proper attitude here that you're trying to get your license, the prosecutor is gonna do everything he can to keep you safe from any of this going on to your driving record at all. Would you agree to that?
Yes, I would agree to that. I agree to that. Would this further me in helping me try to get my license quicker than sooner expected, or will I still have to wait 2024?
Sure, because what would happen if we could resolve these now, it would probably be in a way that would get you an additional suspension. We don't want to do this. The judge is working really hard to make sure that that doesn't happen to you, because I think he's considered what you've been saying to him and the prosecutor as well. So I'm your attorney, by the way, and yeah, I think it's what you should do, and that's what I would advise you to do, is just come back. Otherwise you're already in the boat. You're in hot water till 2024, and we don't want to make it any worse.
Right. Okay. I'll take the class.
All right.
The class I put in the chat, do you see it?
Yeah.
Take a screenshot of that, and then you send me the certificate ahead of time before you come back. How long is it gonna take you to do it?
Do the certificate?
To get the certificate, yes.
Well, I will. How long is the program?
I guess it's probably about 4 hours online.
4 hours? Oh, I can do that. Can you give me about a week or two? 'Cause I still have work.
30 days. I'm gonna give you 30 days.
Okay.
Because and then you might be able to take this certificate and add it to your appeal form and send it in and show them that this is what I've done. In the meantime, you might want to supplement that form and send that form in with that appeal, so that it further bolsters your credibility with them to saying, hey, I'm seeking to be a better driver, so this is what I did on my own. You don't even have to tell that to court. You're doing it on your own, because I'm not ordering you to do it. You're doing it on your own. So you can send that certificate to them as well. I'm going to give you a pretrial date on November the 28th, 2022. These cases, I know it's going on, but keep in mind, it's not affecting your driver's license by having these allegations. Your driver's license is affected by what you did in the past. Unfortunately, they have a harsher suspension for people who have never had a driver's license, and it seems like that's what your case is. But the offer today, failure to display, would further give you some more suspension, because then it would be you would be driving. They knew you would be driving. So this way, the city attorney is trying to save you from that. Now you're going to have to pay $440 when you come back if you want to keep that deal. And but I'll dismiss the misdemeanor off your record once you pay it. All right. Okay, so let's get the class done first. Get back here on November the 28th, and then we'll proceed accordingly. All right.
Okay. So get the certificate and come with 240.
Yeah, and then come back on 11/28/2022 at 8:30. All right.
Okay, 8:30.
Mr. Oldham.
If there's nothing further, I want to send my deepest condolences to you and your family, sir, for the loss of your sister-in-law.
I definitely appreciate it, Your Honor.
I feel the same way. In fact, Mr. Oldham, you had sent me a confidential chat earlier. I did get a chance to respond to you. Would you pick that before you leave the meeting?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I will. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
All right, you too.
Sir. If there's nothing further, try to have a good holiday season, and come back after Thanksgiving and let us know where you are. All right.
You as well, Your Honor. Have a blessed day.
All right, you too. All right, let's Mr. Goss wanted to speak to the Garfield things that she has. She's got 3 civil infractions, one of which is a driver no insurance that's gone into default. And she has 3 civil infractions and 2020.
Yeah, I sent you a text. 2 of them are city, one of them is a state. What we'd ask for you to consider is if you would dismiss yours based on the defendant's payment of the 3rd, which is the no insurance count. That's gonna get her driver's license eligible according to what I'm looking at. I thought I heard her say that Detroit was her only issue. Is that true, Ms. Garfield?
No, I have
Oh,
an
yeah, but-
issue with, I think it's called Madison Heights.
Okay. Well, it'll certainly help you in Madison Heights to resolve things here.
Yes.
Well, you won't be able to, until she gets that no insurance.
Right.
off of there, It's not gonna do anything for her. 'Cause it's
Right.
gonna-
So ma'am, I'm showing on the no insurance count, it's in default and it can be resolved automatically today.
Let's do this. Let's go back on the record
Mhm.
with Mrs. Christine Garfield. Mr. Goss is in possession of Miss Garfield's driving record, and he sees the 3 civil infractions from 2020, right?
Correct.
What's the position of the city? You want to make a motion, Mr. Hoffman?
We move to set aside defaults.
All right. Go ahead, Mr. Goss.
I'll take off on behalf of people. Your Honor, typically, I'll always object to bringing in old cases out of default. However, I believe that the penalties for the no insurance is very harsh, so I won't make the objection on this matter.
And typically, I set aside the defaults that come back during the pandemic. I know we're getting a little ways, but we're still in the pandemic. But we're getting a little ways from that. Everything being shut down from 2020. But I'm going to grant the motion to set aside the defaults because I do believe as well that it's a tough hill to climb for a no insurance proof. And give you an opportunity. So now we're dealing with a civil infraction of prohibited left turn, improper display of plate, and no insurance.
Based on my driving record, I would like to take the class. I was able to apply it.
All right, he wants you to take the class as well, ma'am, based on your driving record. I will allow you to pay these reinstatement fees up front. That way, in the meantime, you can have clearances here.
Yes, well, I need a little time to pay the reinstatement fees if I can have at
Well,
least.
That's gonna be on you. I'm not putting any timetable on it. It's just that when you pay them is when those clearances will hit the Secretary of State. You'll have to wait 48 to 72 hours. So you can pay them when you can. But the city wants you to take a defensive driving course. I put that course in the chat. And he'll offer you for this the offer of blocking traffic and dismiss the other things, and that's going to be an additional $175, but there won't be any points, and it doesn't abstract on your to the Secretary of State. So do you want to take that class now?
Yes.
You two, I'm going to give you 30 days to take the class. November the 28th, 2022, I'm going to set a pretrial for these tickets.
Excuse me. I need to understand. So my other cases were dismissed?
Your other cases were dismissed. These are the cases, 3 cases that were in default from back in 2020. So these need to be taking addressed before you can get a driver's license. Or
Okay.
at least you need to pay the reinstatement fees before you can get a driver's license, because we addressed them now and they're set aside, so they're just merely allegations. So put the driver course in the chat. You know how to access the chat?
I don't. You said something about the bottom, hit the bottom or
Go to the
something?
bottom of the screen, you should see the chat. It should have some numbers, a red thing with a whole lot of, because there's been some, I just sent it
Okay,
again.
I see it. Yeah, I see WC class.
You need to
Okay.
take a screenshot of that, or you need to write that information down.
Oh, man, it went away.
It's still up there. It's gonna be up there always, as long as you stay online. You just go back to the chat and hit it again. All the
Okay.
conversations should be up there. You see it?
I don't, but if you say it's up there, I'll find it.
It's not gonna go until you disconnect.
Oh, I got it.
I'm giving you until.
Hello? Excuse me.
Pardon me?
That was somebody
Excuse
else.
me.
Hold on a second.
Excuse,
Do you
can I
see
talk
me
to
talking
somebody?
someone? Go ahead, Miss Garfield.
Yes, I have it. I took a screenshot of it. Thank you.
All right, November the 28th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, have a very good day. Good luck to you.
You too.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Is this Delano Desmond Gilliam?
No, sir.
Yes.
Oh.
I
No, this-
got you, Mr. Griffin. Hold on. Where's Delano Desmond Gilliam?
I'm about to go get him.
All right, I'm gonna pass the matter until you get them. This is the city of Detroit versus DeAndre Lamar Griffin, case number SP 1285367, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, please state your name for the record.
DeAndre Lamar Griffin.
Good morning, Mr. Griffin.
Good morning.
All right, do you have valid registration and insurance in this for this car, Mr. Griffin?
No, I don't have insurance.
All right, expired plates, $145 will close, I'll dismiss the other case. That is
Okay.
a 0-point offense. It does not abstract to the Secretary of State. And the misdemeanor will be dismissed. You want to take that deal?
To 145, no points, yes, sir.
No, 145, no points. All right, will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea, Counselor?
Yes, for the purpose of the plea here today, we so stipulate, Your Honor. Thank you.
And will your client stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter?
So stipulated. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm gonna find your client responsible for the as written to the expired place, $145. I'm gonna dismiss the no insurance. I'm gonna give you 2 weeks to be able to pay that, sir. That's gonna be paid. You gotta pay that at the DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you gotta come down to the courthouse and pay that. Come on, Mr. Cross, this last one.
Okay.
You have any further questions?
No, thank you a lot, sir.
All right, have a great day, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you. You too.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Delano Desmond Gilliam, case number SP 1340927, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1341071. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman, P55052 for the defendant. Sir, state your full name.
Delano Desmond Gilliam.
Good morning, Mr. Gilliam.
Morning, yes, sir.
All right. Today is the date and time. Good morning, Mr. Gilliam. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. Do you have valid place registration and insurance?
Well, I sold the car, so I no longer have the car.
All right, do you have a car now?
No.
All right, here, give them an offer. This civil infraction. Excuse me. Civil infraction of improper play? Oh, improper play. That's a misdemeanor, sir, does not abstract to the secretary. I don't think that's civil, I think that's, but it's gonna be dismissed. Right, okay. That's a misdemeanor, sir. That it does not abstract to the Secretary of State. It does not abstract to the Secretary of State. I'll dismiss the misdemeanor upon payment of $240, and we'll dismiss the other cases today. What would you like to do? You have an
Okay,
absolute right. You have an absolute right to a trial.
Oh, no, I'm fine with that.
You want to take that deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses or misdemeanor offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this off, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, let me draw your attention back to April the 14th, 2022 at around 9:45 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of 7 Mile and Plainview. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department, sir?
I remember.
Were you operating a 2007 Infiniti?
Yes.
Was there something wrong with the plates on that Infiniti on that date and time, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. They were the wrong ones.
All right.
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very well. I'm going to find your client guilty of the, as charged, the improper plate. I told him I'd fine him $240. I told him I'd dismiss that upon payment, and I will dismiss the other matters with stipulation of probable cause.
So stipulated. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to set a review date, sir. How long is it going to get you to get that payment in here?
I could get it in today.
All right, I'm going to set a review date for let's say Tuesday. Make sure it's paid. That way we can close it out. I'll have you back November the 1st. And in fact,
okay,
if it's paid, you pay it at any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you come down to the courthouse and pay it, then you don't have to show back up. As long as I see it here paid on the computer in those two ways, it'll get here instantly. I'll close it out and dismiss the case. All right.
Yes.
All right. If there's nothing further, Mr. Gilliam, you have a very good day. Good luck to you.
You too, Your Honor.
All
Thank
right.
you. Have a
All
good
right.
day.